Pardon me, sir. Do you know the way to the cattle market?
Mate. Got a fag, mate?
What?
What?
Do you know the way to the cattle market?
What? There's no been a cattle market here since Bonnie Prince Charlie died. God rest his soul.
Charles is dead.
Aye. Wait, what are you talking about?
I'm Charlock. I seem to have lost my cow.
Dylan.
I hope it isn't too rude to ask, but what year is it?
Leah, you're looking lived in.
I don't have time to iron.
You know, 120 years ago I had a man for that.
Yeah, what was his name?
Did he even have names? I don't recall.
I had a fight with a whiskey bottle.
Indeed.
You should see the whiskey bottle.
Shall we?
No time like the present.
So, murders. Can't say as I care. I'm a murderer myself, you know.
Yes, thank you. We're all aware that you are a vampire. No need to go to all this effort to be seductive.
Neither do you.
Look, are you going to help us or not?
Why do you care, Dorian?
This is different, Desdemona. It's not just humans dying anymore. Someone human is out there killing us.
Uh-oh.
What do you mean it's not just humans?
So what do you want to know?
You know this city, what goes on, its people, better than any of us. Have you heard anything?
Not much. Just heard that someone is angry, but I don't know why. People don't trust vampires for obvious reasons. You don't trust me either, Dorian, I can tell.
Our kind does not trust yours for reasons that should be obvious to you as well. Look, will you just keep us posted if you do hear anything?
Anything you want, gorgeous.
That infuriating woman.
Well, that went well.
She will come around eventually. They all do, in the end.
When you say they all do, you mean vampires, right?
Women.
So, seems like you can have any women that you want, but you don't.
We mate with human women. The legend has changed over the years, but...
So, who was she, your human?
A divorcee. She cried 7 tears into the sea. She didn't even realise she was doing it. I came to her, comforted her. I loved her, but well, as you know, that doesn't always guarantee that the love will be returned. And so, when she got better, she left me. But what about you? I know heartbreak when I hear it.
Well, yeah. You tell me.
I don't know the particulars. I just recognise the tone and imagery.
Well, His name was Adam. Loved him. We were married. It's everything I could ever want. Musical, great dancer, just so at ease with himself and the world, you know? So I always got the feeling he didn't quite get me. He had to go away quite a lot with work. And one day he didn't come home. Turns out he didn't have to go away for work. The story in the book. It hurts more when it's your own.
Yes, the pain never really improves over the centuries.
How old are you?
The Sealfolk don't measure age. If it helps, I was at the court of Louis XIV.
Doesn't it get difficult working with humans?
On the contrary, we need humans. That's the point for the Force, to protect your kind, especially the ones like you who understand us.
Don't think I could ever understand you.
More than most.
We have a situation.
Hey, I'm just surprised there's not more hairy Scottish Highlanders falling through the fabric of time and space, considering their habits.
Excuse me, ma'am, but I do shave. I'm not a savage.
Better than most men these days.
Can we focus, please? This may be serious.
Or it may not. You expect me to take this seriously? Here, we better keep him away from feisty women. You know how Highlanders love that.
Well then, you'd better stay well clear, Leah.
Right. Just so I'm getting this straight. We have an 18th century Scottish Highlander who's arrived in Glasgow, and the first person he meets is a Ned. I can't wait for the sex scene. I'm getting popcorn.
Oh. What's with all this prejudice? What kind of police station is this anyway?
Stop, please.
Yeah, you best be quiet or else Dorian here will shoot you with his laser beam eyes.
I saw someone die tonight.
Where?
Just before I met Dylan. I tried to help, but it was too late.
Well, why didn't you say this sooner?
I didn't know what clan you were from. Now that I know you're Selkies, I don't mind telling. Gentle creatures.
How did you know they were silkies?
Can't you see how they shimmer? Goodness, what are they teaching school children these days? Back in my time, it was education taught at the knees of our grandmother.
Not anymore. We're taught they don't exist.
Women, do you have a death wish? Saying such things in front of the good people. The Selkies are beautiful, but they're also a fierce creature, not to be trifled with.
I think we're getting a little off topic. Sherlock, can you tell us what you saw?
Yes. My sincerest apologies, gentle one. And as for the human woman, she can't help her ignorance and lack of education. I can't say exactly what happened, because I'll arrive there a bit too late. I held her head as she expired. And it seemed to comfort her, because she kept mumbling things like she was having visions.
Visions? What do you mean?
She seemed to think that I was her husband or lover.
And why is it that you do not mind telling us? Because we're fair folk?
Well, my lord, because she was one of you.
Did you recognize what species she was, Sherlock?
Aye. She was a brownie.
This means they're not just killing fairies. They're killing innocents. They're killing the attendants.